Welcome back, everyone. So, this is going to be the start of part 9 for Dishonored 2, but before we get into that, I need to explain a few things. First thing is there is going to be a little bit of a warning before this video starts, mainly because the first 12 minutes or so are sped up footage of the game, and I mean it is sped up like a lot. So, if you get motion sickness and you still want to watch the video, go ahead and skip to the 12-minute mark. Otherwise, you might get severe motion sickness for the first 12 minutes. Okay, now that that's out of the way, so I had a little bit of an issue with this game. It was mainly my fault. I accidentally saved over the file for the playthrough. And as you can see in the video, I'm like kind of desperately trying to figure out and pray that I just picked the wrong file to play. And I very quickly realized that's not the case. So I decided that the fastest way to get back to where I left off would be to play New Game Plus. So the rest of the playthrough will be using New Game Plus. And since I had access to all my runes and stuff, I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna use it. I'll make the best of the situation and have like a better not experience, but like with the New Game Plus, I do have access to more powers and to basically all the abilities now because I've played this game significantly, so I have a bunch of runes saved up. Um, yeah. So, uh, but like the other thing is, since I do have New Game Plus on this one now, this new playthrough, um, I will be able to do the two sets of files that I wanted to do originally, which was a high chaos and a low chaos. So now I'm going to be able to show off those really nice skills because I have all the stuff that I need for it. Yeah, so the first like 12 minutes or so of this is just me speeding through the game with New Game Plus. Um, if you actually want to see what it looks like, you can just slow down the footage with the YouTube settings. It should have an option there. So, um, yeah, that's what happened, and that's why this game through is gonna be the rest of it's gonna be different. But it is what it is. I did not want to just not continue the game, and now that my class is finished, I'm able to start recording properly again. And yeah, so quarantine. It was not exactly something that applied to me since I was considered essential personnel. So I was working through quarantine, and now that the state I live in is reopening, I live in Texas, I will still be going to work and stuff. So quarantine never really applied to me. If it had, it would have been great, though. Like staying at home and stuff, I mean. I'm very introverted, so personally, I wouldn't have minded staying home as much as, like, I would have been able to if I wasn't considered quote unquote essential personnel. I am grateful I was able to work though. Like I didn't have any of the financial issues and thank goodness I was able to work because um if I hadn't been working then the stimulus check wouldn't have applied to me either way because I am a college student and my parents claimed me. So, yay. That's fun. So, um all right. So having you access to this, I did play through this like fairly quickly. Thanks to like I didn't really need to collect all the runes or the bone charms because I already have most of them. The only thing I did have to was like be more careful about trying to get money and stuff because I do need money to buy upgrades and you know, stuff to fuel my powers and my health. So I was playing through this game and I don't know, I was playing through it pretty like for the most part I managed to keep the not the merciful, I accidentally killed a person, but the ghost like not being seen by anyone or detected, which is awesome. My favorite part about the new game plus is the fact that I can get bend time, which is really the only power I keep from the original or like Corvo's set. So I like all of Emily's powers. It's just Corvo bend time is kind of, very useful. And so I was using it, I use it quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie. And there was a part when I was playing through, because okay, I work, like I said, I work. So I started playing this, like, I work night shifts mostly. So after a night shift, I'd come home and just start playing this. And oh boy, did I accidentally scare myself pretty bad. Because, um, what was going on? Okay, so I went to go visit Dr. Hypatia, and then I had to go get the Crown Killer, right? So I decided to like talk to the guy, wait for Hypatia to turn, and I was like, okay, cool. Let me go get the cure. It's gonna be great. It'll be easy. So I get the cure, which is what should be on screen right now. So I'm just gonna go get stuff, go get the cure. Alrighty. And then I head back to Hypatia's office, and I forgot to turn dark vision on, and I got spooked real bad because the crown killer was coming right out the door at the same time I was going in, which is right there. That's really fast forwarded, but she came out of the corner and I didn't see her until she was in my face. And I almost died because I was so surprised I couldn't react fast enough when she was already clawing my eyes out. But it worked out fine in the end. Um I mostly use bend time to like get out of having to like either knock people out or get out of sticky situations. Although sometimes I was a bit careless and it didn't work properly just because I didn't pay enough attention to my surroundings. But overall, it wasn't that bad. And thanks to having all the powers and stuff, I could easily just jump from place to place and get what I needed before moving on. Okay, the one thing I do regret is the Clockwork Mansion mission because, oh boy, did I leave a lot of money behind. I didn't really explore the house the way I should have or would have normally, or did the first time, I think. I kind of just went, knocked out, well, I got Sokolov, and then I made Jindosh a baked potato. And I was tempted to kill him, but I was like, nah, I can get high chaos later. Uh yeah, and this mission, but to make up for the fact I didn't get that much money at the Clockwork Mansion, I did rob the black market. I'm sorry, I don't mean rob. I reclaimed assets as the queen of this kingdom. Well, again, I'm technically empress, so I just reclaimed my property. So, yeah, that happened. Um, there are like some times where you're gonna see me pause and then restart the game, sort of restart the game. Not restart the game. What's the word? Go to a previous save file, basically. Mainly because I either was accidentally seen or I made a mistake that was really stupid and I got aggravated because I had to redo this again. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go back to this previous file, fix my issue, and keep my good track record. So me going through the Clockwork Mansion is probably the shortest clip from this whole thing. Just because again, I went straight to Jindosh, got Sokolov right afterwards, and then just basically left. I didn't really search anything. And through my rush, I was a bit careless and fell through some stuff, but worked out in the end. I thought I was gonna get squished. Did not happen. And here's where I caught up again. So, being that is a different save file, um, I did forget to buy the note for the safe in this part, so I had to go back real quick um, after I took care of all the hives and the, I forgot what they're called, the walking nest for the bugs. And like the nest people, they're, I don't know, it's weird. Which reminds me, y'all gotta be safe because apparently, um, what are they called? Giant Asian hornets? I think that's what they're called. This big, big bug. I was gonna curse, but I was like, no. Uh, this really big hornet. I think that's what they were. Called the murder hornets or something. Um, have been found in the U.S. They are very dangerous. They are big. They are aggressive. And if you see a picture, they're scary. Yeah, so like playing through this part, I was like, remembering that because giant, scary, blood sucking bugs that um live in living tissue. Not exactly the best thing. And this is when I realized, like, oh, I don't have the safe number. And later I realized what I could have done was I could have bought the save combination, reloaded this a save where I was already at the house, and gotten the combination without having to pay for it. But I realized it kind of late, and I didn't want to go back and do all that again, so I didn't. But this area is great for blood amber. Like if you have enough flammable material, you can just go and like burn everything and get a decent amount of coin for all the amber. Yeah, so here I go, going all the way back to go get the safe number because I kind of really needed it. Honestly, you do, because like it's worth it because of all the silver that's in there. That's mainly the real reason you need it. But I would recommend, buying it, getting the number, reloading a safe right before you bite it, before you buy it, bought it, before you purchase it. Load a save, and then the number should still work, so you don't have to actually spend the money, and you still have the save code. And here's some of my carelessness because I fell, and I realized I just ran by some money, which is, probably not the best thing to do when I'm short on money.
Welcome. Welcome back. Please, take your time. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose. An excellent choice.
If you guys
I'm
want to like
certain
play
you'll
this
be
game
satisfied
and want to
with
learn
your
how to
purchase.
rob what's it called? The shopkeepers, it's actually, with the exception of like the first one, I think, they're pretty easy to get into. This one, in the little hallway past the the area where he's in, there's a wheel. So if you take the wheel, go down to underneath the shop where the boat is on the river, there is the mechanism to turn a gate. Use the wheel, turn the gate, and then just go in to where the closed off area was originally before you open the gate. And there's a chain rope going upwards, so just take that and you're in the shop. Gotta either knock out the shopkeeper or kill him, and there you go. Whatever's in the shop is now yours. But I recommend if you do that, save it till the end of the mission, because going back to buy like upgrades and weapons and stuff is beneficial. Because once you're in there, that's it. Whatever's there is the only thing that's there. So he only has one of the blue serum, a red, and then like one stun grenades, one grenade, and not stun grenade, a stun mine, and stuff like that. I feel like the scariest part of this mission is just like pure silence, and then, or on my end, it's just pure silence. I'm over here sneaking around, and then it's just like the loud radio noise in the back where the Duke is just like obey your empress. She's one of a kind, special. How dare you try to betray me, kind of thing, or don't you dare betray me, kind of thing. Because clearly the man is not that subtle about his preference for the empress that we have, Delilah. So I have been experimenting on making a Sims 4 series because, man, I love Sims 4. It's just fun. And then, what was it? I think yesterday, or as of when I'm recording the audio for this video, yesterday they, what's it called? Oh, geez. What did they do? Forgot. They, they released the video for, I think it was an expansion pack for Eco Living. Honestly, I feel like most people had the same reaction for that pack, which is like some people were really excited about it, others were very disappointed because had been a fake leak about it being a country pack, which personally I wouldn't mind either way. The country pack sounds like fun, and I would have been totally for that. But the eco living, I think the thing that most people were excited about was the fact that there's ladders now, which I'm excited about just for the fact that I can make tiny homes, like tall tiny homes, and it's gonna be great. Yeah, everybody's reaction to the ladders was just like, ladders, about time, and I'm hoping that the ladders are like a base game update, and then the pack just has like new
Like I
skins or
said,
new versions of them.
I wanted to visit this place
Because
with
I don't
Wanda.
know, like ladders should
She wants to
definitely
prove
be
the
something
work
that's base
around here
game.
but cannot. After
Like period.
trying to make grave hounds for weeks, she gave up. You should have seen the twisted things she made.
Um,
All snouts.
yeah,
and
but
teeth.
like I don't know, like
That's just the
I
way
need to
this
see
gave
what the
her
build
meaning.
items are gonna be, and like,
Delilah
cause
wishes
all the
she
garden, like the
instead.
community gardening stuff, the vertical planters and all that stuff, super excited for that. Agree with it 100%. The only issue is that again, like I want, um, like I want the ladders for sure. So I'm hoping that's base game and just an update. Because if it is, I probably is just gonna wait till that pack is on sale and then buy it. Cause well, I mean, luckily, like most of this year, all the packs and stuff have been on sale, with the exception of the stuff pack, which I'm hoping they get put on sale again soon. Cause all the expansion packs and the game packs have been put on sale for most of the year, cause everybody's been locked up for the most part. Which I was just like, cool, you know. Uh, I I bought a lot of packs this quarantine time, even though I wasn't on quarantine. Oh boy, did I buy a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff back, mainly because they're not too crazy expensive, so I was just like, okay, it's fine. Um like I'll go ahead and buy it, the stuff that I really wanted, which was the toddlers kid stuff, romantic garden, and I think the vintage glamour, which I would have been super excited about if they had made it into like a, not an expansion pack, but like a game pack stuff pack. I can't remember. Okay, it's the one under expansion pack, I think. But above stuff pack, the one that usually gives you like a new world. Like imagine a whole neighborhood of just like vintage 50s kind of style thing. Like they could have done so much with that. And I was like, I'm so upset because I mean, I'm happy with the stuff they gave me, but they could have given a little bit more. Like, by far, that's one of my favorite packs. I'm probably gonna look up more CC for that. Okay, so this part of the game, back to Dishonored, because that's what I'm playing. Oof, man, did I have to reload this one scene several times because I messed it up. So by this point, I am back. I'm like, have not been seen or anything. It's great. We're just over here being sneaky and stuff. And so I'm listening to their
Brianna,
conversation.
what
I'm just like,
happened to
okay, my
Jindosh?
plan is
I'm told
pause
he's a
the
gibbering idiot
game,
now. I don't know, Delilah.
and okay, no,
Forgive
I
me.
should probably just wait for them to
No,
finish
my
talking.
dear, it's a loss, but I doubt he had anything more to give us.
Sokolov was taken away as well.
Who would want that ancient fool? Never mind. How goes the communion? I am hungry to whisper into the ears of the oracular sisters.
My influence grows. Last night, I walked through a dream with one of them, and we drank from a fountain in the town where she was born.
Vice Overseer Burns' suspicions were
And
right.
this business with Jindosh won't affect things.
No. He continued to tinker with the lenses. Thicker, thinner, more opaque. It was tiresome to watch. I still have the old lenses and cast-off parts piled in my workshop, but Jindosh finished some time ago. The rest is up to me, learning to use the machine. A tricky thing, touching the void through such a device.
Blood and biscuits. I look forward to using it myself once you're ready.
Will you visit soon?
Perhaps. Dunwall Tower is mostly in hand. The High Overseer won't be a problem anymore. And there's the matter of my own project. I grow more excited with each brushstroke. When I come to Karnaca, we'll drink an ocean of good wine and stay tight as a boiled owl.
I look forward to it.
For now, I need your eyes on the Duke. At least until we have the sisters under control. There's no one else I trust. I'll reach out to you again on the morrow. Farewell.
Goodbye, Delilah, my empress.
Okay, so
I'm told
there
he's
might be a
a
little cut here. I can't remember if I actually did or not.
now.
What happened is that I went and put down stun mines, which knocked her out, which was fine. And then I think they knocked out the dogs. Oh, they didn't knock down the dogs. They just knocked them over.
Forgive me.
The issue is I had to go and knock the dogs down themselves, but I think I took too long after I bent time to do it. So, or something happened. So there I was checking if I had been spotted, because again, I'm trying to keep the ghost thing, so not being seen and stuff. Okay, yeah. So here I felt my controller vibrate, so I was like, okay, the bend time is gonna run out pretty soon. So actually, this part I did it fine. I was not seen in this part. This was not the issue. The issue is me trying to get what's her name? Trying to get Ashworth. There we go. Oh my god, like my brain has been like scattered
Oh, might tell me
all
more
week.
about why Delilah
Okay,
can't be killed.
so I'm trying to get Ashworth to the machine. So the neutral way to get to like pass this mission is very simple, sorta. If you're playing Corvo, I think it's easier to do it than when you're playing Emily, just for this specific reason that with Corvo you could bend time done, or just slow it down enough so you can like do what you need to do and get out. So also I have finally found the thanks to having all the runes, I have the one that lets you drink from faucets and regenerate health and mana, which is fantastic. So what you do is that the conversation she was having with Delilah, she talks about these lenses for a machine that will open up a door to the void. So Delilah can have direct contact with the void. Well, specifically not her void, but
These
the
odd
outsider's
lenses might be
void, because she has her own like pocket
linked
in
to
the
what
void,
Ashworth is working
which
on.
is hers, which is what you visit when she's like, "This is my backstory. I'm your aunt. Your mom's kind of a bitch and ruined life and people, and grandpa also sucked." So these lenses, what they do is that they make the portal. Issue is, Jindosh made some lenses that were too, I think, thick or thin or something. They were not the right thickness. Um, and rather than opening up a connection to the void, they did the reverse. They cut off connections to the void. So what you do is, you knock her out, you pick her up, you take her to the machine, switch out the lenses, put her in a circle, and then turn it on and back away. And then bam, her connection to the void is gone. If you don't get caught, because there are witches surrounding all of the machine. So this is where I messed up the first time. No idea what happened, but I fell. And then rather than stopping time, I accidentally blinked right in front of her. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna reload the last save. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, I messed it up like 2-3 more times. um, which was like, it was fine. Eventually, I got it right, and I fixed my mistake. Eventually, um, but yeah, I did mess up.
I'm told he's a gibbering
So
idiot now.
I think this is attempt number 2. I may have cut it where it shows the one that worked,
Forgive me.
but I don't think I did. So in this one, I think I got caught or something. I think this is the one where I got spotted by the dogs. We'll see. Yes, the second time I think I got spotted by the dogs.
No, my dear, it's a loss. Bring it.
So you knock her out right before she's talking with Delilah. She just like the statue does react by being like concerned by her, not by her, for her. So I go down. Actually, I might have actually edited it. So this might be the correct one.
Ashworth's journal might tell me
Okay,
more about why the
so
relic can't be killed.
yeah, I may have cut it so it's the right one. So here's me grabbing all the stuff again. Same thing, just going around. I know what to grab now. So I think one of the times I got spotted by the dogs, I got annoyed, restarted it. And then there's the one where I messed up when I accidentally put. So I put Asher's body in the circle to remove her powers, which was fine. Issue is that there is a witch, right? There's a witch that spotted me, so I knocked her out, and the one near her. The issue came up when I didn't realize that the other witch fell in the same circle as
Lenses might be
Brianna,
linked to what Ashworth is
thus
working on.
pushing her out of the way of their circle so she's not the one who lost the connection to the void. And in order to knock out the sisters and, stop the, what's it called? To stop, okay, so you cut off their connections to the void, using Brianna as the center focus. It works out, it's fine. However, if like a witch instead of Brianna is in the circle, Brianna wakes up and is like, haha, I still have my powers. It didn't work. And then she tries to kill you. The only way to properly neutralize her is to get rid of her powers. Otherwise, you've got to kill her. I did not know this until this playthrough, where it was a complete accident that I accidentally switched the bodies. Yes, I think this is that playthrough. I think I got caught by that witch that's right there. Or like she spotted the body and was like, what? Oh no. Because I didn't knock her out fast enough. Yeah, I think this is that one. So you'll see where I messed up. It's like, it was pretty funny to watch. Because I was like, okay, it's fine. Like, whatever. I got spotted. I'll deal with the sisters. Like, no issues, really. But because of it, again, I got detected because body found equals detection. So this is where she falls. Right in the circle, which I didn't know. And this is where everything goes wrong for this save. See? And I was like, okay, it's fine. Like, she's still gonna get her powers drained, right?
The skin off your skull.
So obviously I got detected. I was like, it's fine. She'll get her powers drained. I'll accept this. It's fine.
We almost had you once, 15 years ago at Rigmore. Give up, child. You didn't deserve it.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna reload that save, knock out that sister away from Brianna, so I don't have to deal with that. Which I was surprised. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that if another body fell in that circle, Brianna would wake up and be like, haha, I still have my powers. Screw you, child. And honestly, I think she did lose her power when she was fighting me. And the only issue is that I'm not entirely sure.
It's a fine nest, my dears. Hello? All that's left to...
So this is what's actually supposed to happen. And by cutting off her connection, everybody else loses their powers and gets knocked out, which makes it perfect for
Things like
robbing the museum blind. Perfect. Okay, so the rest of the video is just gonna be me, like, looking for stuff, so it's not really much to talk about, and then I think just talking with Delilah. So thank you guys for watching, subscribe if you like what you've seen, and enjoy the rest of the video. Bye!
As if you could ever hide your face from me, Emily. Little Black Sparrow, free from your cage at last.
It's done. Brianna Ashworth is no longer a witch.
You villain! You don't even know what you've done. A great bloom wilts and fades from the world.
Delilah, I will take apart everything you've built until I have what's mine.
Oh, Brianna. I don't believe we will speak again. The thought of seeing you reduced to such a pale, sad thing. It's too much to bear. I hate you for this, child.
I'm not only going to restore things to the way they were, I'm going to make them better.
After Delilah fell to the assassin Dowd, her magic was lost, and the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with her at Brigmore and before, we felt the magic return. Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal.
Welcome. Welcome back. I see you found the prototype.
Your acquaintance didn't make it.
It is a risky line of work, I'm afraid, but let's not dwell. I expect you'll be interested in payment. First, your finder's fee, of course, and if you like, I can draw up some schematics based on the prototype, something you can use to modify your tools. And as a token of my appreciation, a discount at the shop.
A fair deal.
What a pleasant surprise to see you again. Come in, my friend. Always a delight to see you. I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose.